Work hard like an ant. The strength of cooperation and perseverance. Preface. Hi to all of you. Today, I'd like to discuss about the ant, one of the tiniest animals on the earth that also imparts valuable life lessons to us. We've all seen them before, constantly on the go and constantly working, carrying small crumbs that appear enormous in relation to their body. They may appear to be common insects at first, but with deeper inspection, we may discover a great deal of knowledge from them. Ants are amazing. They stand for diligence, tenacity, and cooperation. These microscopic organisms never quit up, regardless of how overwhelming the task at hand may appear. I want to use this opportunity to encourage you to work as hard as ants and to value the traits that set them apart as such strong role models of perseverance. 1. Durability in the face of scale. First, let's discuss the most evident characteristic of ants, their size. Even though they are among the smallest animals on Earth, ants can carry loads that are 10 to 50 times heavier than they are. How could that be true? The reason for this is because ants don't allow their size stop them. Regardless matter the magnitude of the obstacle, they continue forward. We frequently have feelings in life similar to ants, small in the larger scheme of things, overcome by the enormity of our issues or the objectives we're attempting to accomplish. But we are able to lift large objects, much like the ant. It matters that you are willing to persevere, not how large or how much you have. Consider the objectives you have set for yourself. Perhaps it seems impossible for you to go there, and they are too far away. But keep in mind that it's not necessary to do everything at once. Your enormous ambitions may be broken down into smaller, more doable chores, much way an ant carries its weight step by step. You will succeed if you are persistent. Therefore, keep in mind that you are stronger than you realize when life feels too much. Like the ant, keep going forward, one step at a time. 2. Regularity is essential. We may also take a lesson on the value of consistency from ants. Ever observe an ant colony in action? They never stop moving, working, or stopping. They don't have days when they say to themselves, "No, I'm not feeling like working today." They get up and carry on every day. A significant outburst of effort every now and then is not what defines success in life. The key is to regularly show up, even on days when you don't feel like it. Being consistent will help you succeed whether you're focusing on your schoolwork, a business, or personal objectives. You won't have to be the strongest or the quickest, but you will advance if you can work hard and be reliable enough to show up every day. Even if it may seem sluggish at times, keep in mind that growth is always progress. Even when no one is around, ants never stop working. Regardless of the time required, they remain committed to their objective. Follow the ants' example and you will see results if you are persistent and dedicated. 3. Cooperation and teamwork. Ants' ability to function as a team is among their most amazing traits. Have you ever observed how ants collaborate to transfer large food items or construct their nests? They are aware that teamwork produces quicker and more effective results. We can't always do everything on our own in life. It's okay when the load we're carrying becomes too great at times. Like ants, we are dependent on one another for survival. As they say, cooperation makes the dream come true. It's important to surround yourself with individuals who share your vision and are eager to help, whether they be friends, family, or coworkers. Ants don't spend time bickering over who deserves more credit. All they do is cooperate, everyone contributing in some small way to the overall objective. If we adopted that mentality in our own lives, just think of the possibilities. We ought to work together and support one another rather than competing with one another or attempting to do everything on our own. To accomplish your goals, locate your community and your team and collaborate with them. Nothing is difficult when you collaborate like ants because there is strength in numbers. 4. Remaining calm and making future plans. Ants also impart to us the value of perseverance and long-term planning. Ants are not momentary beings. They anticipate everything. They put in a lot of effort over the summer to acquire supplies and food for the winter. They plan ahead of time and don't wait until the last minute. In our fast-paced environment, we frequently want immediate outcomes. We anticipate immediate success. But patience and preparation are necessary for real achievement, long-term success. It demands long-term planning and current effort, even in the event that benefits take time to materialize. We must invest in ourselves, our objectives, and our desires, just like ants store food for later. Even though it may occasionally seem dull or slow, every action you do now is setting you up for success tomorrow. Have patience and have faith that your efforts will eventually be rewarded. Recall that success is a gradual process. It is the outcome of prolonged, steady work. Make plans for the future, put in a lot of effort now, and have the patience to observe the effects later. 5. Flexibility in solving issues. We can also learn a lot from ants because of their amazing capacity for adaptation. If you've ever watched an ant encounter a challenge, you know that ants persevere. When a boulder gets in the way, they just figure out a way around it or cooperate to move it rather than giving up and giving up. Obstacles abound in life. Seldom do things happen precisely as we had hoped. But we must be flexible, just like ants. Never let an obstacle to stop you when it stands in your way. Discover a fresh strategy to accomplish your objective, whether it entails changing your strategy, seeking assistance, or doing something novel. Ants can solve problems. Instead of wasting time becoming angry, they set out to solve the problem. Follow the example of the ant. When faced with challenges in life, adjust, find solutions, and press on. Ending. So what does the ant have to teach us? They instill in us the values of perseverance and hard effort even in the face of difficulty. They serve as a reminder that perseverance is the secret to success and that working together can make amazing things possible. They teach us the value of setting aside time for future planning and exercising patience while pursuing our objectives. Lastly, they teach us how to adjust when faced with challenges. Remember this the next time you see an ant. Little things may accomplish big things. You possess the fortitude to bear your difficulties, put in a lot of effort, and achieve success. If you keep going ahead, you can conquer any impediment, just like the ant. I appreciate you watching, and always remember to work as hard as an ant. Remain patient, tenacious, and forward-thinking despite the magnitude of the obstacle.